We are sold out. This is fading, but the band plays on now. We're crying, crying. So let the velvet roll down, down. No heroes, villains, want to play. While roses fill the stage, and the thrill is gone. Our debut was a masterpiece. Our lines we read so perfectly, but the show it can't go on. We used to have it all, but now's our curtain call. So hold for the applause. Oh, 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 oh. And wave out to the crowd and take our final bow. Oh, it's our time to go, but at least we stole the show. At least we stole the show. At least we stole the show. At least we stole the show.
What is up, everybody? I'll be on in just one moment. Getting settled in. Sit back, relax. We'll start making balloons soon.
You shout it out, but I can't hear a word you say. I'm talking loud, not saying much. I'm criticized.
No one's there. There will be. Don't worry.
Shoot me down, but I get up. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, ricochet. You take your aim. Far away. You shoot me down, but I won't fall.
Yes, Cam, this is going to be a good one, just like all the other ones.
You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am coming down, but it's you who have further to fall. Raise your voice, sticks and stones may break my bones. Talking loud, not saying much. I'm bulletproof, nothing to
Let's go! For everybody that waited. It's gonna be a good show. Of course. The music's gonna pause right when I come in. Crazy timing. Now it's gonna go back though, that's the question. Oh yeah. Oh, there it is. Like magic trick. All right. Got the two mics rolling. Should be good. I got balloon dust all over me. Of course. Great. If this couldn't get any more unprofessional, just wait. Just wait. You've never been to a premiere live if you think this is going to be organized. I gotta make sure we hit that button. We're gonna make sure we're on the TikTok here in a second. And then we will be good to go. We're rolling. Rolling as good as we can. Now I'm gonna do a little warm-up balloon. We normally do a turtle. We started doing another one, a pumpkin, because it was Halloween. What can we make? Oh, you know what? This will be a good one. This will be a nice fitting one for the cold time here. At least where we are. I gotta remember exactly how to make this. Get that a little closer to me, perfect. So, this isn't really a warm up because it's just gonna be a bunch of bubbles. But it's gonna make something amazing. It's gonna make something cool. Let me move the chat a little bit. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We truly don't know how the tagging works for the post, whether it's to where anyone can see. Yeah, Cam. Social media is hard to figure out. Honestly, it's probably in the settings somewhere. I couldn't tell you exactly where. And that's bad because this is pretty much all I do. Let's see how many bubbles we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 1. Yes, I think that's good. We might be one off. We'll see though. All the bubbles and the big bubble. We got to get rid of the big bubble though. Or it's melted. That's more appropriate to what it actually associates to. No, that's fine. All right, here we go. So you do 3 bubbles, skip a bubble, 3 bubbles, skip a bubble. That's all I remember. And then hopefully we did the math right. We'll see here in about 2 seconds. Ah, we were off. Just a little bit, but it's pretty close. Actually, you know what? You're never wrong with this one because of what it is. It is what it is. But more importantly, what it actually is, it's a little snowflake, and they're all a little different. Some of them are wonky, so it's okay. I was off by 3. I was off by 3. But it's still a snowflake, just without this part melted. And it's okay. Look at that. All those bubbles made a snowflake. Now we're warmed up. Not really. Not really. Horrible warm-up balloon. You get what you get. I'm not throwing a fit. We're gonna throw it up on the wall as the first balloon made on the live today. It's gonna be a good day. We're gonna let more people get in here and then we'll actually get started. What am I gonna make? I have no idea, but I know what it's gonna be made out of. Balloons. What else? I'm not doing any crocheting today. That would be horrible. What is everybody up to today? Everybody having a good day? Other than Cam. Cam can't figure out the... Sorry, dude. I wish I could help. I'm bad at multitasking. Really bad. Can I make a gummy bear? No, I can't make a gummy bear. I can make a balloon bear. Thank you for the suggestion. We need the creative juices flowing. So if you have a suggestion, go ahead and drop it in the comments. You should do Buddy the Elf. Ooh. It is getting Christmassy. After this week, it is official for everybody collectively to recognize that it is Christmas time. There's already a vast majority of people that already think so, like me, but you know, we'll have to get the other people on board. All right, what should we actually make? Buddy the Elf is a little bit of a challenge for right now. We gotta get warmed up, more warmed up than just the snowflake. So we're we're like right here. We need to do a nice little medium tier, and then we might venture into the big boy balloons. Bum, bum, bum. We gotta wait for everything to line up. It always takes a second. I'm looking at two different. A turkey. Oh my goodness. You know what? I could make. I hope so. The two remaining. I can. All right. I'm gonna make the cooked turkey because it is. Yeah, it's the start of the week. Sunday is the start of the week, so it is Thanksgiving week. So what is more fitting than a cooked turkey? If you're, gonna make a balloon and it's not a cooked turkey this week, I think you're a little bit behind. All right. For whatever reason, what brand is this? This smells like Decomex. I think that's what that is. This one's always harder to inflate. If you are a patron and you know how to make this, follow along. And if you don't, good luck. Good luck keeping up. This hockey. The only problem with the hockey stick cam is that it's so simple that it can almost not end up looking like what you think with how simplistic it is. Like a cooked turkey, that's complex. That's Premiere. And that's why it's the new Patreon tutorial. All right. We gotta get some nice. Yeah, this is a good one. Bruh. Hold on, we gotta make sure that we actually have a good playlist. 2 songs down is not doesn't look like it. Clean hits. What about this one? We need like a pump up though. Like good vibes. Not just yeah, but let's see here. Up, beat. Just gonna do Kids Bop. No. One day we'll find an actual 100% clean playlist. But until then, we'll keep searching. All right, now we're actually settled in. Good afternoon, yes. It is a good afternoon. Even though it's a little rainy and cloudy here. Dance pop? Is that the vibe? I'm gonna try this one because this one's kind of like that. It's kind of dance poppy. All right. Now, I gotta remember how to make this. Good thing I watched the tutorial. Phew. I know that's step 1. One of many. Well, I guess technically this is step 1. If you don't know what we're making a cooked turkey out of balloons. You probably never thought you would hear those words in the same sentence, but we are. We're doing it. There's one. We're gonna duplicate this, or try. Yep, there we go. Turkey or chicken, or both. They're both. It's a bird. That's all I know. Oh, hold on. That's what I'm missing. That's why I'm feeling off. Ain't got all the tools in the trade. All right, there we go. All the chats are connected. Now I can actually not focus so much. Let's turn my brain off and twist balloons. How about that? Making 6 batches of Butterfinger cookies. Nice. Sounds like a good Sunday activity. What is everybody else doing on this Sunday? Is anybody making balloons other than me? I want to know, is anybody in chat making balloons? That would be awesome. I seen you at a park and take a picture. You took a picture with me at a park? That's amazing. We meet a lot of people that follow us on YouTube. That's a lot of the people that we see in person. We got a lot of dedicated YouTube subscribers. I love it. I actually did a birthday party yesterday where they watched the videos as well. Or just one of the kids, and then all the other kids kind of joined in and was like, I'm gonna subscribe. And I'm like, yes. And that's why you guys should subscribe. You do not want to be, you want to be there before the million. And then, you know, when we have 20 million, you guys can be like, I was there before a million. Yeah. And I'll remember all the names. I'll remember everybody's name. Actually, that's unlikely. I'm better with bases. And you can't really, yeah. So, you know, we'll go by trust. Oh, so we got Lindsay making a balloon? Awesome. Anybody else? Anybody else? Making balloons on this Sunday. We got Manisha twisting balloons as well. You'll be 30. All right, I'm looking forward to your 30th birthday party. Sounds good to me. I've done a birthday party for what was I think she was 91 or 2. 91 or 2. That is a record for me personally. Birthday party for a 92-year-old lady. She was awesome. She was so excited about the balloons too. And I made her a hat that said 92, I think. Or maybe it was just 90, maybe a flat 90. I think that's safe to say that. All right, we're gonna have to glue these down. Oh, actually, before we do that, there is an element I'm missing. But I'm glad I remembered the tutorial. What are we making? Everybody let Shadow know what we're making. We're making the most appropriate balloon for this week. If you guys have plans to have a big Thanksgiving dinner, there's going to be one of these on your dinner table, most likely. I just went completely. How do you go from Bruno Mars to this? I don't know, but it happened. It actually happened. There's the little wings. 1 wing, 2 wing, 3 wing, 4 wing. That's a wing, 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 wing. Hello? Hello? It's for you guys. This Thursday. Thursday. It's gonna be a cooked turkey for Shadow. Because you were wondering what we were making. Should I do a little? Nah. Hold this. Yeah. Okay, maybe not. I know somebody tried to. There's always one person that tries. I appreciate it too. I appreciate it. All right, let's do. I do want to glue it. I guess technically it's okay. Let me do a little. Let's see if I can shock twist this. Oh no, that's pretty good. Okay, I like that. Instead of gluing it, you carefully. Hopefully it doesn't do the thing I don't want it to. Okay, there we go. All right. I want it to be more conform. I guess that's fine. Oh no, a bubble. Now I gotta go find the thing I threw earlier. Just because somebody couldn't catch it. Ugh, almost tripped. That would be so funny. Just everything just falls. All right. One bubble right there completes the design. I'm gonna do it without the thermometer because you've seen it. We've been posting about this, but I think it's appropriate to make it now. I know this turkey's done. I know it. I don't need a thermometer. Okay, I just know by the, I could tell. Yep, she's done. It's a turkey. So there we go for all the people enjoying Thanksgiving this week. Boom, on the wall. Should we do it before and after? Or should we move on? Should we go past Thanksgiving and do some Christmas stuff? Or should we make a Pokemon? Or should we make a superhero? What's the vibe today? What does everybody want on this Sunday afternoon? Early afternoon. It's pretty early. And then the music just goes, I'm done. We need. Can you just work? No? Okay. Give me a second. Work. It'll start back up. Hold on, let me do this. This will be better.
FM mode.
Unfortunately, this is going to be.
Memory card mode.
Yeah, just lo-fi. This is reliable though. Doesn't require Wi-Fi. When you're streaming from 4 different platforms, kind of ruins the any capabilities of doing anything else. All right, we got suggestions. Somebody says a Labubu. That's wrong. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I know what you mean. You want a Labubu. And then somebody who said Labubu 67. I think the chat's going in the opposite direction that we want. That's okay. We'll bring it back. We'll bring it back. Somebody says Spider-Man. That's a good suggestion. Xmas, Coraline, Gingerbread, Capybara. Christmas tree. Ooh. The tree of Christmas. It's like 3 suggestions. So are we all lined up? Is everybody like is everybody thinking the same way today? I guess I can't say no. We got so many Labubus in chat. So many Labubus. What if I make a Christmas Labubu? Because there's people that want Christmas stuff. A lot of people that want Labubus. What about that? We meet in the middle. We make a Christmas Labubu. What do you think about that? If you like that idea, type 1 in chat. Type 1 in chat if that's an idea that you can get behind. And to all the people that just followed, thank you. Okay, that's a good amount of people. Literally, there were so many people that haven't commented ever, just typing 1 because it's such a good idea. All right, we're gonna make a Christmas Labubu. I'm not even gonna look at any suggestions. We're gonna go right off the top of the dome. And if you like what you see, and you see something you like, there's that. A little extra sauce. But if it's not, if you can't, I don't want you to. Sit back, relax. We got some balloons to make. This is not gonna be the grand finale. I'll let you know when it is. But we got some time. This is gonna be a very squeaky balloon though, so let me get some balloon dust. Everybody's like, what is he doing? Why are you violating your bag? Because it's mine. It's mine. Oh, I have a story. I did a party yesterday, and all the kids were awesome. But no, I'm just kidding. No, all the kids were awesome. But they had Domino's Pizza come in, and the kids ate, and then one of the kids came up afterwards because they didn't get a balloon yet, and I was like, what would you like? And then she goes to like pick out her colors, and if you ever eaten Domino's Pizza, and you just don't wash your hands afterwards, there's a lot of residue, a lot of like dust and grease. And I was like, no, in my mind, and just boom, all over, right there. Teal is destroyed. That's just, I don't know. But it made me think of that when I went to grab the balloon dust. All right, we're going to actually make this Labubu. No more stories. But yeah, the Domino's Pizza might be the best pizza. Might be the best cheap pizza. I could say that. I could say that with confidence. But it does. If it's like, that's almost the only pizza I would consider eating with a fork. I don't, but I would consider it because it is so messy. Christmas Labubu, that's what we're doing. If everybody's wondering what we're making, it's not what you think. It's a Christmas Labubu. Give me some time. It will look different. Now, if we're gonna make this Christmassy, it's gotta be red. It's gotta be red suit. Ooh, maybe like a Santa version. Some people wanted some Santa. Okay. Yes, I can envision it. And maybe they do. Do they actually make one of these? Is this possibly something that you could buy? That's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. I'm thinking 2 steps behind. There we go. Oh, red and green. Okay. We can probably do red and green. I'm thinking, so this is what I'm thinking. I'm gonna make a Labubu, but I'm gonna make it look as much as I can to Santa Claus. Holy moly, these balloons are loud today. Yeah, if we do that, and then, yeah. Then we just do some black boots. Okay. Yep, the vibe's there. The vibe is there. Can you make a volleyball? A volleyball, please. It's for my birthday. If I had to make a balloon for everybody's birthday without I didn't even get an invite. Really? Westlin, I appreciate the comments, but we can't have that in chat. Sorry. Happy birthday, though. Happy birthday. You can watch the live. How could you do that on his birthday? Easily, you just push a button. It's super easy. I'm sorry. Happy birthday, though. Enjoyed the Labubu balloon. It's like my birthday every day because I get to pick the balloons. Dang. Somebody said that ain't no turkey. But this one, this is a turkey. It's cooked. It's not fluffy. I wouldn't pet it. Okay, well, we can't have that in chat either. Hold on. Let me find it. There we go. Alright, this is gonna take me a while. I gotta watch what's said. Everybody behave. This is like too calm a music for the vibe in chat. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull this off. I hope so. Oh yeah, okay. I see it. It kind of looks like a Power Ranger right now. Like a baby Power Ranger. Oh no. Did we mess up? It's all about the hat. It's all about the hat. We'll fix it. Do that. Yeah, I have no. Actually, it kind of looks like it kind of looks like it could be Mrs. Claus, but it's not. It won't be. We're gonna make a little boots. Oh, actually, you know what'd be better than this? So sad. I will save you for later. Can you do that? Oh. Okay, that might be the next thing we make. Because if you don't know, you're probably too young. But if you do know, this Wednesday, Stranger Things is coming out. So what do we think about that for the next balloon? Something from Stranger Things. Are we liking that? Collectively? Yes, no, maybe. Okay, there's his little boots. Perfect. And then we'll make a hat. Very carefully. Okay, we got a pretty collective yes on that. Okay. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna do this. That's not gonna be folded over. But, yeah, that's okay. If I had to do this differently, I would change a few things. Everything just seems too smushed together. I should have used 160 for this, for sure. But, it's looking decent. It's like a mini Santa. Now how are we gonna make this into a Labubu? It's all about the drawing of the face. That's how you make this look absolutely hideous. and adorable at the same time. So there's a little Santa hat. Okay. Can you guys see the vision? Yeah? And then, this is the most important part. Marker work. So give me a second. I am going to go to resting balloon face here. How do you feel about using Q links? It's good. We're good. As long as they're fresh. Anything with the links makes certain things easier. So, yeah. There's really no downside. Lots of teeth on this thing. I think he's got a full set. Okay. Fill all of them in. Only you didn't have to concentrate so hard on this part. Easy peasy. Now, we get to use the new marker. Whew. Candy cane. That's too easy. We're past candy cane skill right now. We're going with crazier balloons. Alright, now, once we outline the teeth, we will be good to go. So much detail work on this thing. Stresses me out. One wrong move, I'll have to start over. And you guys don't want to see that. I'm sure you don't. Sure, half of you guys are like, come on, move on to the next balloon. I'm getting there. Oh, you know what? Oh, you know what? This is gonna be good. Good addition. We're gonna make a gold belt buckle, more like Santa. And then you'll see, this is definitely a good detail. All right, it is a Labubu, but not just a Labubu, the most wonderful time of the year. Labubu, it is Santa Boo Boo. As hideous as could be. Yeah, to be expected. Pretty good though. Not too shabby. He doesn't have arms, I know, but you get the gist. They're all pretty concise. What am I saying? I don't know. We're gonna move on. All right, let's go to an important balloon. This one matters. Whoa. Where can I? There we go. This one matters. Stranger Things comes out this Wednesday, so we need to make a really good Demogorgon balloon. That's actually one of the main channel videos. We made one a long time ago. But I have no idea how we made that, so I'm gonna have to look up a picture. Bum, 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 bum. This one's gonna take a bit. If you thought the Labubu was it? Look at that. You type in Demogorgon balloon animal, the video pops up right there. Bruh. All right. This is one of those. You have to go all the way. You have to do every single detail, or it's just not gonna look good. So is there anything else? All right, before I venture in on this, because it's been done before, there's so many suggestions and so many different examples online. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. I don't know what that's called. Something about best. And a cat. Thank you for the cat. Is there anything Stranger Things related that would be different but good for balloons? Yeah, it's all in the eyes. It's all in the eyes. Somebody said football. The logo? Bruh. What about Vecna? Let's see here. Vecna will be tough. Just because he doesn't really have any like defining feature. That's what makes a balloon. It's not gonna turn out super different. Man, what else then? I guess Demogorgon would be the only thing. Victors. A lot of people said Demodog. What's the difference between a Demogorgon and a Demodog? Somebody explain that to me. Oh. Wow. I think it's just the fact that one's standing, one's not. That one might be easier though. That one might be easier. Okay. I think that would be good. The Mind Flare. Again, that one, the villains in Stranger Things are so weird looking, but they're not good for balloons. Because there's nothing like defining about them other than like, they're just like all one thing. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's really weird. Alright, we're gonna make a Demodog, because that's a Demogorgon, but in dog form. And we haven't done that. So, that's my justification. And I think it'll be a little easier to portray what it is. Because the face is like this, and the body's here. Easy enough. I think I'm gonna make it gray though. Well, the dogs are kind of like... Nah, we're gonna do gray. It'll portray it better. Yep. Okay. We're gonna start with the face. For sure the face. But we're gonna need lots and lots of red. It's gonna be a lot of weaving. If you're just hopping in here, we are gonna make a Demodog from Stranger Things. And we'll see what happens after that. I don't know, anything can happen. Can you do the Avatar Fire and Ash coming out? Oh no, I don't even know what that is. I would have to do some research. And Mel's here. Let's go. There are some things I had to already like mute. I'm glad you're here. Relieve me of my duties. I'll just twist balloons. Alright, we're gonna make sure that these are all very precise. So usually when I weave, it doesn't turn out perfect. It has to be pretty perfect. Somebody wants me to make me. No. But earlier today, I had enough time to make the great grandma of the birthday boy a balloon, and she wanted a balloon of the birthday boy. So I tried to make basically just like a little dude with the same colored clothes. They liked it, so that's all that matters. If I were to make me, yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know what I would do. I wouldn't, that's what I would do. I wouldn't. Bum, 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 bum. Oh yeah, okay, okay. Now this is gonna be the important bit. How do I connect it at the top? See, it's gotta be exact. Can't look wonky. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, so we're gonna make 1, 2, 3, 5 of these. But the problem is we gotta make exactly the same. Well, I guess technically this could be the top one, and then these could be the other ones could be slightly bigger. I think that's what it looks like from the picture. I wish I could throw a picture up on the screen for you guys, but I can't. So you're gonna have to either Google it yourself or envision it, or just trust the process and just be like, yeah, I trust the balloon guy to make what he's supposed to make. Can you do a pig? Actually, that's a very funny suggestion, because that's one of the animals that we don't like to do, because it's really hard to make a good pig. You can make a pig, it's just really hard to make a good pig. All right, we want to make this one slightly, just slightly, ever so slightly. There we go. It's so funny you say that though, because we get asked all the time if we could do that suggestion, and that is typically my answer. I wish I had a good design. Thinking for the cake, I'm just a dude. I'm just a dude too, making balloons. Depending on how the vibe is, this may or may not be the grand finale. We'll see that. Honestly, it depends on how this one turns out. Bum, bum, bum. Make Vecna. I was already looking at Vecna. That was going to be the thing I made, but it's a bit tough. It's going to be tough to portray that one out of balloons. So I think I'm going to stick with the Demodog. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Slightly smaller. Can you make brain rot? It's already there. Why would I make it when it's right here? No need to make it when you already got it, you know what I'm saying? How about I make something I don't have, like money? I'm joking ya. I'm joshing ya. All right, we need 2, 4, 6. Oh yeah. 1, 2. Can you make Hello Kitty? That's a good suggestion. That's one of the ones we actually like to make. There's a pretty good design that we make, either a bracelet or just a standard version. That's a great suggestion. We made it so many times. So there's actually a lot of suggestions people are making that we've already made on the channel so many times before. So if you're curious, just go to the channel, check them out. And if we haven't made it, then suggest it. I'm gonna get this locked in. All right, I will be right back. Marmar, thank you so much for the roses, and Riz with the Let 'em Cook. Thanks for letting me cook. Thanks. Some people are just like, oh, see, that's what you don't want. You gotta pay attention to what you're doing. What am I making? We're making a Demodog. We're trying. So loud. I need to get better at waving. I want to make sure that the sides are super equal. After this one, I'm gonna take a 1 minute break. That suggestion already seems like it's tough to make. Can you make the Grinch? Ooh, we actually have a good Grinch design too. TC, what's up? What's up, TC? Thanks for joining. I gotta check on something. Okay, we got this one now. I gotta go check on something. I think I just got the delivery I've been waiting for. I'll be right back. Can you make Max? I was thinking about making Eddie, because he has a very unique look to him. So maybe I might make Eddie. I'll be right back. Don't leave. Mel, if you could just pen, just say, hey, he'll be right back. I appreciate it. 2 minutes. But we're back. How many people did we lose? Let's see. Let's see who the true POP members are. I'm gonna see if I can sit down and twist too. This one's gonna take a bit. We got a chair. We only lost. What? We didn't lose that many people. Let's go. Let's go. That means everybody's a POP member. Honestly, we only lost like 30 people. Pretty impressive. Gary with the lightning. Appreciate it. I miss my cousin, says I'm still here. Appreciate it. Thanks for letting me know. Got you. Buddy the Elf, that's actually something that was suggested that might be possible. Let's see here. Am I still on view? I sit down. Pew. No. All right, let's move everything. We're gonna try and sit down. Whoa, Riz with the, what is that? Fest. Cheers. Thanks for cheering in the fest. Actually, let me just do this. So professional. Hold on. There we go. We're gonna vibe. We're gonna vibe with the sit down setup. How about that? That'll be better. That'll be better. Oh yeah, and I can sit down. Alright, let's see how many people will stay in here for the entirety to see this Demogorgon made. It's gonna be a bit. It's gonna be a long bit. But honestly, once we get past the treacherous part of making all 5 of these, we'll be better. Now my monitor's not, oh no. Let's do this. What about that? Can I see? Nope. Oh. Bruh. When you think you know when you think you're set up, you're not even close. The things I do for this chat. I'm just kidding. It's not that difficult. I just gotta lift this up and then we'll be rocking. I'm acting like I'm doing something crazy. Nope, just gotta unscrew a bolt, good back to go. Good back to go. That means something. All right, now we can relax, ease into it. Did anybody say anything important while I was gone? If somebody wants to know what I'm making, you're just gonna have to wait till the end. At this point, I've said it 50 times. So now, for anybody new, it's just gonna be a surprise. That means you have to be here. Or you could do what I would probably do and leave and then come back in about 30 minutes. Have you done a reindeer yet? Nope, impossible. Oh no, I don't, is that a leading question? Something about a bear with no teeth. I don't know. That seems like a trap. But I'll step into the trap here. I do not know what you call a bear with no teeth. I've been here in the background listening. Heck yeah. One, two, 3, and 4. Have you made Santa? No, but I made Santa Labubu. Why does everybody just ask for me to make something and don't ask how I'm doing? Yeah, I'm joking. When I say something mean, I'm joking. It's all jokes. There's that. Make sure that these are... See, that's what you don't want. You want it to be symmetrical. The balloon guy says, how you doing? Pretty well. Thanks for asking. Everybody always asks, who's the balloon guy? It's that one. All right, one more. One more pizza slice. That's how you make a pizza. If you didn't know, now you know. And yes. Oh, that is genius. You are literally the balloon guy. That is awesome. Why didn't my parents think of that? They wanted something generic. Your friend owns a pizzeria, that's exactly how you make pizza. Yup. Don't even worry about cooking it. Alright, let's see how many monsters are in chat. Who eats cold pizza? Obviously leftover pizza. So like if you order pizza from Domino's, because we were talking about that earlier, the next day, who would take a slice right out of the fridge and chomp on it? No microwave, no air fryer. You are all monsters. Except the person that said, ew, I'm with you. Cold pizza is good? Okay. I'm the person that said he would eat pickled pig's feet and does eat pickled pig's feet when the occasion rises. But there's a thing, why is this music making me want to dance? I can't dance right now, that's why I gotta change the song. So, why I say this is yes. Is it edible? Yeah, cold pizza is edible. But is there a better way to eat it? Yes, of course. Unless the only way you eat cold pizza is cold, then you're doing it wrong. There's a better way. Just take the 2 minutes to heat it up, and you'll have it in its better form. You know? Pickled pig's feet is nasty. See, that's a valid answer. But you know, that's fine. All right, let's see here. Another polarizing question. Another polarizing question here. Buckle up for this one. I do, in fact, like pineapple on my pizza. Yay or nay in chat? Do you agree or disagree? If you disagree, you've never tried it. That's all I gotta say. You can only say nay if you try it and you don't like it. All right, we got a lot of yeses. We got some no's. No's as well. That's okay. That's okay. We lost a few people on that one. I think a few people unfollowed for that one, but yeah. You give and take. No spamming in chat. I read a lot of the comments. I appreciate the suggestions, but no, I'm not gonna do a LMG. Rambo with an LMG. All right, we got all 5 Demogorgon mouthpieces. So now we're not gonna finish it. No, we're gonna move on. Da, 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 da. I'm thinking. We're getting ready for the premiere, guys. Who's locking in Wednesday night watching all the episodes that drop? Who's locking in Wednesday night when they drop all 3 or whatever episodes they're dropping of Stranger Things? Who's gonna buckle up, get the popcorn ready, get all the snacks ready, don't use the bathroom for 4 hours and watch all the episodes? Who's ready for that? Okay, you can use the bathroom, but if you're with me, you're not pausing it. We're going strictly dehydrated for that day. Best show ever? I wouldn't say best show ever, but it's a really good show. Not the best show ever, but it's a really good show. Is that too much? What do you think about that? Small sips, yeah. Just enough water to stay alive that day, guys. Don't go overboard. No sauna that day. Nobody get in the sauna that day. What's my favorite show? Oh man, it's such an emotional conversation for me. Now honestly, it's in between The Walking Dead or the show called From. F-R-O-M. Just the word from. I love them for 2 different reasons. I think From is a better plot and a better story and has I'm just curious of where it's gonna go. It could end horribly, and it could be like, ah, that was such a waste of time. Walking Dead has some of my favorite characters ever. Character stories, development, everything. And I love zombie stuff. Apocalyptic zombie things. That's literally my favorite theme ever. That's why I think Stranger Things should have zombies. I mean, they kind of had like possessed people. You know, with Will and Billy. Yeah. But I want like zombies. Any show with zombies, you got me. I'll watch it. Alright, this is... I think that's too bulky. Yeah, I'm gonna have to back out of this. We're gonna have to back out of this lobby. You like Fallout? Fallout's a good, yeah, good theme. Good show. We're gonna go 260 on that, and that should fix the problem. I was trying to mega size it when it doesn't need to be. Blue, I agree. You tend to go with action? Well, Cam, The Walking Dead has action. That's the best part. Has zombies and action. The one genre I do step away from now, recently, is comedy. Any comedy is kind of... anymore, you know? You can't make a joke anymore, so... you gotta go with more realistic stuff. Yeah, zombies, realistic. So realistic. And this is why I sat down. What are you making? I just joined. Chat, what are we making? Remind me again, because I forgot. Oh, you know what? Probably should do a little bit of this. I'm doing good, Paul. Thanks for asking. Doing great, actually. How I envy you. You said you haven't seen The Walking Dead? I wish I could delete. If there's a product in the future that allows you to delete memories, as in like shows, there are so many shows that I would do that with. I mean, certain shows take so long to make, like Stranger Things, that you almost forget just naturally. But Yep. I used to sit down with my family, and then I had a group of friends that I watched every single week with The Walking Dead. Maybe that's why I like it too. It's such a nostalgic time. Oh yeah, that's way better. Now, all right, there's one. Now, do I? I just gotta copy that. Oh, actually, yeah. Okay. That looks good. I got it. A little bit of an experimenting process, but we got it. Yes, thank you for answering. If somebody asks what we're making in chat, you want to be kind enough to let them know. I appreciate it. Now that we figured out one, we only have to do 4 more. Yeah. When I said 30 minutes, I meant 60 minutes. This is gonna take a while. I'm glad it's Sunday. Does anybody have anything to do today? Like anything important to do today? This is what I'm thinking though. Yeah. 2 layers of the gray. This is gonna be like, I'm gonna snap pop that a little bit more. Make that more pointy like that. Boom. That's 1 of 5. It will come together. Kind of looks like a shark. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, we're getting distracted. Let's move. Let's cook. Looks like a Nintendo Turtle shell. That too. Looks like everything except what it's supposed to be. Somebody says you've been napping? What? I guess Sunday is the day to nap, but lucky. Lucky. I forgot who said, there's a viral clip of like an actor saying like, if you nap, like, he's like against napping. I am not against napping, but I get what he's saying, you know, all at the same time. Napping is such a waste of time, but at the same time, sometimes you just need a nap, you know? But honestly, if you need a nap, it's probably because you didn't sleep good. What's my favorite genre of movies? Man, genre? I'll think about it. I'll get back to you, because I don't want to give you an answer just right off the rip, you know? Where did that pinch twist go? It disappeared. There we go. Now we're in the flow state. My favorite genre of movies is probably okay. I have a very niche favorite movie because we were talking about this during our balloon jam. Which, if you're a patron, just a reminder, I will remind you guys again. This coming Tuesday at 6 o'clock is going to be our balloon jam. That's Central Time. So if you're a patron or want to become a patron, now is the time. This is our second balloon jam of the month. We're going to hop on Zoom, hang out, and even if you don't know balloons, you just want to talk and just watch balloons being made by myself, Brian, and probably like 8 to 10 other balloon artists. We're just going to jam and probably going to do more Christmas designs. And who knows what we're gonna do. But we were talking about types of movies, and we were talking about Hunger Games, and we were talking about Maze Runner. So maybe that's my favorite movie genre, because anything like dystopian, like specifically government takeover, like basically like futuristic dystopian communism. That's my favorite movie genre. If you have the same vibe as me, type 1 in chat. If you get it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, oh man. Because all those movies, I'm like, that could totally happen. And like 1,000 years from now, that could be what happens. Lovely, but also one. See, we got some people that know. But hey, I hope we don't have to participate in the Hunger Games anytime soon. It'd be fun until you actually do it. Can we, you know what we should do though? We should do the Hunger Games, like a government ran Hunger Games, but instead of like what happens in the movies, it's just like LARPing gear. If you don't know what LARPing is, it's like basically like padded weapons and pool noodles and stuff like that. So like that would be funny. Yeah, The Long Walk. We did watch that recently. Yes, that's another one. I forgot we watched that, and that's another one of those weird things. Is like, why did they do that? So weird. But it makes sense at the same time, I guess. If you have all the control, you can make anybody do anything. I like how they did in Squid Games. But Squid Games is different. It's okay, this is the difference between Squid Games and Hunger Games, is because Squid Games, the world, like if you were living in the real world, you had no idea about it. The difference between that and like the Hunger Games was broadcasted to everybody, and they were like, we don't care who knows. The Squid Games was like, you know, an exclusive club basically. You had to be in the know or participating and you didn't want to participate. A middle schooler was going to read Hunger Games, which I have read but never realized how messed up. Pretty messed up. Pretty messed up. But the new Hunger Games is actually coming out next year. That would be the only Hunger Games I actually could watch in theaters. I missed out on the hype. All right, we're gonna crank out this balloon. Unless somebody has another random, yeah, like a dystopian Ren Fair. Yes. I believe so, Josh. Unless that was like an AI trailer I saw. But I'm pretty sure there's... Can somebody back me up on that? There's a new Hunger Games coming out, right? I like horror movies too. But when you talk about favorite, you gotta get... Like, there's only one favorite. You can't have multiple favorites. Like when somebody says, like when we ask a kid, hey, what's your favorite color? And they say rainbow. It's not a favorite color. It's like a favorite theme, color theme. You gotta pick one of those colors, you know? You can like all of them, but you only have one favorite. All right, 3. Hooah. All the colors. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, it's, what Jess said. It's Hey Mitch's story. Which, I hope they do that with all the games, because there's a lot of like lore on them. If you read like, oh, this game was like in the super cold Antarctic, and one of the participants like ate people. Oh, we got another gift. Hold on. We got from Riz and Hurting. Let's go. Let's go. I know that helps us some way with like the ranking and stuff, so I just figured we'd do that today. Appreciate it. Thank you for all the gifts. Anybody that sends gifts, super appreciated. But if you're just in here watching, that is awesome. That is awesome as well. But yeah, yeah, I would like them, and that's probably what they're gonna do, because you know, once something works, they just like, oh, let's keep doing it until it stops making money. But yeah, all the different games, because there's 75 games until they overthrew the government. So that's potentially like 72 more movies. That's a lot of movies. Heavenly with the best gift. I don't know. I need to keep up with what that actually means. Thank you, Heavenly. That's a heavenly awesome gift. Why? I need to figure out how to not squeak these balloons. I'm sorry. We'll go quick. I'm back. Now what am I making? Yeah, we're still on the Stranger Things balloon. I hope it at least like muffles it a little bit. If the squeaking's unbearable, let me know. Just yell at me. Yell over the squeaking. How about that? I am still working on it. We're talking though. If you talk and twist, it always takes a little bit longer. Better, faster, stronger. All right, one more. We're not done after this, but we are progressing. See you, Cam. Thanks for being one of the first people in. You're not gonna be the last person out, but I appreciate you stopping by nonetheless. And you're over there on the YT, which is super awesome, because you were in there for a long time. A lot of those people are just like, swipe. Who's been in here longer than 20 minutes? I'm curious. Type 1 in chat if you've been here longer than 20 minutes. Okay. See? We got a lot of TikToking people in here longer than 20 minutes. Haven't got a YouTube. Haven't just hit myself in the bay. I'm gonna skim past what I just did to myself. Looking for it. Nobody on the YT. Nobody on the YT. All right, understandable. It's a different atmosphere. You know what? Maybe people are taking off on Sunday over there. Oh, we got HD. Thank you, HD. Thank you, HD, and everybody else, but specifically HD because he was on YouTube. To be on YouTube and be on here longer than 20 minutes is almost a world record. Almost. Thank you, TikTok. Everybody on TikTok. The squeaks are the part of the experience. Without it, it's not authentic. Yes, we'll go with that. Even though I would take the squeaking out if I could. Yes, we are streaming on multiple different platforms right now. We are worldwide, multi-dimensional, multi-social medial. And we're going to the upside down here because we're making a Dimmadog. Dimmadome, Dimmadog, Dimmadome. All right, we got all 5 of these. Now we have to connect them in such a way that makes sense. Okay, we'll figure this out. I remember this is always the hardest part because the center of it is basically yeah, like this, and then these are gonna go all the way around. Yeah. But we gotta connect them first, and then we'll figure out the size of what we need here. So how do we connect them with them looking good? Maybe just bubbles? A bit of bubbles? A bit of bubbles? Oh, maybe. I probably could connect them just like this. Let's see here. Oh, HD says, I've never used TikTok. Don't start, because once you start, you don't want to stop. Don't start TikTok. It'll never be the end. And you could scroll forever and never get to the end. That's what they tell you. They're like, oh, just keep scrolling, you'll make it. Oh, here's another good video. Here's another good video. And then you waste 17 hours. And you're like, what just happened? I guess YouTube's the same way. It's hopeless. Hopeless anywhere. Until you get the door up. What does that mean? Is that like a type of content? Oh yeah, that's the way to go. I need some elaboration on that, Destiny. We need some elaboration. Find yourself. Oh, I have not. I have not. I don't even know what that is. So I'm doing pretty well. Maybe 17 hours and 1 minute. That's when you find that video. Oh, so there's somebody on there that tells you to take a break when you've been on TikTok too long. Huh. I'm surprised she even is allowed to be seen anywhere. I figured they would shadow ban her. This lady's bad for our for business. And you know what happens every time you see one of those videos? Scroll, watch the next video. I'm sure that's exactly what happens. Raise your hand if you've done that. Have you seen that video and you've scrolled and watched for another hour? Probably the same people that eat cold pizza. You monsters. You monsters. I get it. This is gonna be so sweet. Okay, we got so many guilty people right now. To jail, all of you. To jail, straight to jail. Five-star watching Stranger Things right now. Yes, I'm currently rewatching as well. Just the latest season. We didn't go through all of them, but all right. Ooh, and I just put my face in there. Oh man, if this wasn't family friendly. There's that one trend. Never mind. What am I saying? All right, we're gonna lock in. We're gonna forget the last two sentences. All right. No, this is looking good though. Honestly, this is no glue necessary. I remember last time I think we did have to use a little bit of glue. That's good. Now I don't have an 11-inch black balloon. That's sad. But what I do have, I think I do have an appropriate shade of 11-inch. Yes. Good. Good. From our good friends at Tough Tex, saving the day. Saving the day. With uninflated balloons, it's kind of like a hairband. Well, actually, we use hairbands. I don't have any in this bag for some reason. Is that gonna be good? That's pretty good. Now, Josh, we've done one of those. And it will never happen again. The one time I would say considered after hours show, we did a magic show one time. I would say that was our, and we went ghost hunting. Ghost hunting, that was quite literally after hours. We were ghost hunting for like 4 or 5 hours. Ghost hunted until like 3 a.m. All right, that's good. That's good. That's Demogorgon-esque. Now, how am I gonna make the rest of it? Should I just make a Demogorgon instead of a Demodog? Should I revert tracks? This is the most interesting live on YouTube right now. I know. And there's a good amount of people in here, but I feel like there's so many people watching lives that aren't good. So you gotta make sure you share it. That's the important bit. All right, somebody says yes. Somebody said yeah. Somebody waved at me. Thank you. Looks like a flower. It does look like a flower. I think I'm gonna do a Demogorgon versus a Demodog. Yup. Why not? Let's go back to yes. All right, we're gonna go detailed. We went detailed with this. We gotta go super, super mega premiere with this. So I hope you guys have some time. You guys aren't busy, right? It's 3:11 right now. We'll be done before midnight, I think. I think so. I'm confident in that. All right, you aren't busy. Perfect. All right, it's gonna be like this. All right, there's that. There's one. What's the biggest build? The biggest build that I'd been a part of was, the tallest was a 9-foot tall genie from Aladdin. That was a big boy. That's actually up there. The blue one. It just doesn't look like it was 9 feet tall. Good night, Jody. Good night. I don't know how you can relax and fall asleep to this, but probably because of the boring jokes. Glad I could help you. Better than melatonin, the dad jokes are. The tallest would definitely be the genie. The biggest overall, maybe the dragon we did. That was the big one, hefty one. Or the Pennywise, that was a big one. Yeah, those are good answers. Good answer, good answer. Yeah, yeah. Now, I don't know if I want to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get these hands going, because these hands are gonna be a bit. They're gonna take a bit of time, but that's okay. That's all we got, right? That's all we got in life. Exchanging time for balloons. Should we change the gift? Should we change the gift? I think we should change the gift. No more fest. We don't need to rank up. We didn't need to rank up. What's a fitting one for... Oh, look at this one. Let's do this. Talk about gobble gobble. I've seen this scent. Josh with the fest. Yeah, I didn't even know what that is. Thank you. We're ranking up. We're like number 1 by now. I didn't even know. I tried to do. I literally read one thing and I was like, yeah, something. Cousin's Life, BRB. I'll be right here. Probably. Who knows? We could get done really quick. That'd be so sad. If you don't make it back by the time we're done, that would be so sad. That's why you gotta hurry. How long have you been making balloon stuff for? For about, what is it? Like an hour and 10, hour and 20? Something like that? It's a good bit, good chunk. I meant in total. I didn't. This is not the answer you're looking for. But you got an answer. Hey, that's all I can say. Longer than a year, less than 10. All right, there's the start of a hand. And then this could just be the thumb right here. Yeah, buddy. This is the one thing that looks a little wonky. I think we made it back around. I think this is the first song in the playlist. Thumbs up. That's a thumbs up. Bum, bum, bum. We need more gray. So much more gray. How about that? Not bad, right? Not bad. You know what is bad? My resting balloon face. But it could be worse. It could be much worse. You know what's gonna be bad? When I gotta film a video with this. We got to. I gotta get it done at least by Wednesday. What is today? Sunday? Okay, we got some time. Is the swan the easiest thing to make? No. There's a list of things that's easier than the swan. Like a Demogorgon. No, I can tell you what that's the opposite of the easiest. Guys, tell Julie what we're making. Julie's showing up late, and now she's asking questions. Let's see here. I'm just kidding, Julie. Somebody will let you know, and if not, then it'll be a nice surprise for you. You use a lot of gray. Yeah, lots of gray. Just got up for work, sorry. There's people at work right now watching. That's no excuse. I'm just kidding. Welcome in. I'm glad you're here. This is going to be a Demogorgon. Kind of looks like an elephant or something. But if you're just joining in and you're like, what in the world is he making? If you're just like Julie, just got off of work, nobody has school today, hopefully not. If you had school today, you're in the wrong school. We're making a Demogorgon. And that's the progress so far. Maybe I should put this up here. Yeah, and then I can just be like, that's what we're making. We're adding to it. Bum, 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 bum. Oh yeah, see, we got some nice people. TC's back. Don't worry guys, TC's back over there on Twitch. Let's go TC. Probably the only one over there. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you being over there. Glad you're back. We're cranking on this Demogorgon. Bum, bum, bum. Can you do Gary? What? There's so many Garys to make. I don't even know which one you're talking about. I think I'm just gonna make 4 fingers, right? Right? Oh, it's from Stranger Things. Yes. I'm very busy right now. Who needs me? Who needs me? What do you do in your free time? You're looking at it. There we go. I like that. I like that little. I don't like that sideways, but I like it like that. I like it like that. All right. Yep. That's a paw or hand. I don't know. Are they animals or humans? Humanoid animals? Human animal? Yeah, one of them. I don't know. Both of them. Wait, SpongeBob's Gary would be so cute. Crystal, you obviously haven't seen the channel if you don't know that we can already make Gary. And we teach how to make Gary. So if you want to know how to make Gary, we actually have a Patreon on how to make Gary. For real? No joke, no lie. And if you don't want to watch the tutorial and you want to see me make it, I will make it this coming Tuesday at our Patreon jam, if somebody wants me to. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Cameron says, I see your shorts all the time. I really enjoy them. Yeah, I'm wearing gray shorts right now. Oh, you mean like YouTube shorts? Yeah. Speaking of that, if you watch our videos, you come across the video, slap the like button. Slap it. Yeah, Destiny, it is on there. So if you want to know how to make it, it takes a lot of materials. So hopefully you have the materials. But it is, it's not called Gary the Snail tutorial because we don't want to get slapped with a copyright strike. So it's just a snail tutorial because that's what he is. He's a snail. So yeah, check out the snail tutorial on our Patreon, and that is how you make Gary Gerald the Snail. Hand number 2. I needed a hand, but no longer. Do you know how to make a rose out of balloons? Absolutely. this like a tutorial from 2003 on YouTube? Oh yeah. Now this is a tutorial on Facebook. This is literally the music you see if like a mom's like, here's how to crafting 101. That's the vibe. I guess. Duly noted, every time I think I have all the balloons I will need, I learn about a new type. Yes. Gary uses 360s, 160s, 260s. Actually, no 260s. You could use any size, really, if you size it correctly. But yeah, 160s, 360s, rounds. That's what he uses. But then you have to have specific colored rounds. It's, yeah. But if you have yellow rounds for Pikachu, then you have yellow rounds for Gary, which is what you need. Whatever kind of music that floats your boat. Well, I was trying to get some real good music, but then the Wi-Fi wasn't working. Can't support all the lives and music. It was like, we gotta sacrifice one. Music's got to go. You know, hey, fair enough. Can you make anything Yu-Gi-Oh? Ooh. I have not tried, but I am trying to make every single Pokemon. All 1,025 of them. Yu-Gi-Oh is not popular enough to try. I mean, maybe I can make like, maybe like the popular ones, top ones. I probably could. Mewtwo balloon would go crazy. We'll see. We'll get to it eventually. We just made Rayquaza. Rayquaza is looking a little sad. But this was him. This is him after he gets done battling Pikachu. So many things to create, I know, Cam. And that's the problem. We want to make everything, but we can't make everything all at once. You see how long this has taken me to make this Demogorgon? To make it look premier? Like, obviously, you can make everything really quickly if you make it simple, but we don't like to make things simple. So these are the arms to the Demogorgon. This is going to be a huge balloon. I wish I had gray 660. That would be perfect. But I don't. So, yeah. I technically only have to make his upper half for a video. That's probably what I'm gonna do. And then the story will be that 11 chopped them in half with their mind. That will be the story we roll with. And some people may say, hey, you're being lazy, you're not making the whole thing. I disagree. That's it. No reasoning. We always do it the premier way. Yes, exactly. Even if it turns out bad, it's always the premier way. Let's get this Demogorgon face. Yep, I think that's good. More weaving. Ah! Maybe I'll just leave it like this and somebody's like, what are you making? Ah! I'll give you a hint. Do you feel like Blue Eyes White Dragon would be popular enough? That probably would be. I was thinking that, Exodia, the Dark Magician, the girl version of Magician, I don't even know what her name is. I need like the OG stuff. The pot of greed. That'd be a good one. Bye. Bye, Terrafil. Have a great rest of your night. Thanks for joining. All right, I asked this earlier, if you've been in here longer than 20 minutes. Who's been in here since they joined? Who has yet swiped away from this live? Who is yet to swipe away? I need to commend everybody that's yet to swipe away. This is Halloween. You've been in here for a while. So if that's true, if you haven't swiped away one bit, not even to reply to a text, that's amazing. There's so many people that has yet to swipe away. All right, you guys are buckled in. I'm gonna make sure that this is the best darn balloon we've ever seen. We got a super chat from Terrafil. Before you go to bed, you just said have a nice, what is that? Cuppa? I will. I feel the love. Thank you, Terrafil, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back soon to make more balloons. All right, torso. Pretty good? Pretty good. Now, I think what I'm thinking here, I'm thinking some thoughts. I'm gonna try to go 0 glue dots. 0 glue dots might be a bit of a challenge, but we're gonna try. And I know there's a few people wondering, are you gonna have this Demogorgon sit next to you as you watch the new season? Yes, of course. What else would I do with it? This Demogorgon's gonna be sitting on the couch, watching Stranger Things, watching its own butt being kicked by 11 and the Scooby Gang. And then maybe, just maybe, I'll drop it off to somebody. Maybe, just maybe. I think there's a trading card store not too far away from me. Look at that. No, that's actually solid. Oh, that was held by pressure. Hold on. If you didn't know, this is just like a mask or something. This is what a Demogorgon really looks like until he puts on the mask. It's almost like Siren Head. Oh man, I made that once and it did not look this good. Ooh, you made a giraffe last week? Awesome. Can you help me finish this Demogorgon? If you can make a giraffe, you're probably qualified. Okay, how do I do this? I think I'll keep it, well, I guess I could make it a little bit, all right, let's see here. I'm just trying to make it to where it's like actually pressure held and not, okay, that's good. That should be good for now. I'll do some reinforcements later. Now let's add the arms. We're gonna have to back up for this. If you stayed in it here this long, you're about to see the end result of the Demogorgon. And trust me, you might not see the legs. So use your imagination. Looks so cool. And the shoes are looking cool. We got 10 jewels from Sigma Boy. All right. Thanks for the jewels. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, that's solid too. And then we got somebody that restricted them, got message restricted. No! All right, stay. Hold on. Do not. Okay, we saved it. Woo. Disaster shit. Almost done. All right, let's do this. Let's show everybody the end result. We gotta back you guys up before I show this. Whoa, not knock you over. We gotta back you up. Hold on. If you've been in here for the majority of the time, this is a monumental moment. All right, we'll sit that right there. We have, oh. Hold on.
Bluetooth mode.
Bluetooth mode. We gotta get the vibes right. We've spent all the time for this one moment. Might as well set the mood right. This song? All right, here we go. Drum roll, please. We did it. It is the Demogorgon. Look at this. This could be like a costume. That's pretty sick. I don't know. All right, I was trying to do a dance. All right. This is awesome. Now, I know I should probably take the time in drawing all the teeth, getting all that, but that is going to take a lot of concentration that I do not want to put upon you guys because my resting balloon face will go into such a depth that it's never been before. So we'll do that because we've been on live for 2 hours now already. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I said this might be the grand finale. This is the grand finale. I can't do much better than this. We might be back tomorrow though, making another Stranger Things balloon. I'm thinking Eddie. If I make an Eddie balloon, would you guys come back and watch tomorrow? Yes, no, maybe so. So yeah, you've literally wasted the last 2 hours of your life. This is Halloween. I'm just kidding. If you were gonna waste your time on the internet, I'm glad you wasted it with me here for the last 2 hours. I do want to give everybody a chance to get a screenshot of this. All right, get a screenshot and put it on your story. This is such an awesome balloon. All right, there's a couple of that, and then we'll do one with just the Demogorgon. Screenshot it. Hold on. We'll do TikTok first. Screenshot it. Send it to the story. I gotta make sure the arms are doing something. There we go. Rambitty, thank you for showing up just if I'm packing my bag. I actually might have to do that soon. And there's for YouTube if you guys want to do it. Boom. Thank you guys so much for watching, because there's a lot of people that watch the entire time. So there's not going to be any promises, because I don't like to promise and break them. But there's a high chance of being back tomorrow to make more Stranger Things balloons. We're out. Bye, guys.